Hello and welcome to this video to introduce you to the UK and Ireland Onpassive leadership team. My name is Redfern and I would like to introduce you to Paul Angus, Victor Agumbaladi, Andy Burks, Azza Khan, Neil Parkinson, Patrick McGuigan and Peter Rogers. Before we get to hear their story of why they joined Onpassive, I'd just like to tell you a little bit about myself. As I said, my name's Redfern. I'm a member of the Company Leadership Council of Onpassive as well, and we have put this team together to be able to help all our founders here in the UK and Ireland. We are here specifically for you to help you. If you need any help in building your teams, if you need any help answering some of those questions that you don't know where to turn to, any of us here in this leadership team are here to help you along the way. So why exactly did I get involved with Onpassive? Now, I joined back in September of 2018 and I was actively looking for a product-based business. Now, I came across Onpassive, and in those days we didn't really know much about Onpassive at all, but Ash Mufareh, our CEO, had a fantastic vision of where he wanted to take Onpassive and what he wanted to achieve online. And the number one thing what he wanted to achieve online is to give the 97%, which is the likes of you, me and everyone else. I'm a chef by trade, I'm married, I've got kids, I'm just a normal person, to be able to earn a residual income online, month in, month out, and above all, have a legal, legitimate company that is going to be around for a long time. This is what Onpassive is. This is what Onpassive is going to achieve by using these products and services that everybody on the internet already uses. It's a fantastic opportunity for everybody, and if you're not already involved, please reach out to one of our members and we will get you sorted. Anyway, let's move on then, and the first person I'd like to welcome in to give his story of why he joined Onpassive is Paul Angus. Thanks very much for watching and bye for now.
Hello, it's Paul Angus here. I'm based just outside Peterborough, on the A1, just off the A1 in a small village, and I just have a quick couple of minutes today to explain how I got into Onpassive and where I see the future going. It's the middle of December at the moment today, and it's a bit of a dull day, as you can see. Typical winter, but it could be worse. And I joined Onpassive on the 23rd of December, nearly a year ago, so it's gone really quick. But I remember being approached by Onpassive by my good friend Dennis Owens, and for 3 months I didn't want to look at it because I thought it was like everything else I'd been involved in. I'd had a pretty good career over the last 30 plus years in network marketing. We've had some really good times and some times not so good, and but I just thought I wanted a bit of a change from that, wanted something different. So went back into the ordinary sort of job world for the last 4 years, and it's been okay. It served its purpose, but I've always been anchoring to get back into the home-based business, where I can just work from home again, these sort of surroundings, and just have my time back, because money is always great, but it's nice to have your time. That's the most important thing. So when Dennis sort of finally said to me, like, you haven't watched these videos yet, and if you had, I know you'd be in. And he said, this really is something quite different. This isn't your average business opportunity. And I said, okay, Dennis, it's just before Christmas. I'll take a look. And then I joined that very day, and had trouble sleeping that night and the following night, because I could just see the possibilities with it, what Onpassive offered. It was totally different than anything else. It's not a network marketing company for a start. It wasn't an affiliate company. It's designed to be the world's biggest global IT company, driven by artificial intelligence, driven by AI, and to supply people with products and services that we already use, but better ones, and a lot of things that we haven't even seen yet. Technology, real state-of-the-art technology. So it was, the more I looked into it, the more exciting it was, because internet has been accused of taking a lot of jobs away, and as you can imagine on the news every week, there's lots and lots of jobs going. There was 2 retail companies that went to the wall last week with 25,000 jobs gone just in that 1 week, which is it's quite horrific, really. So I think the time time has come where people are saying to themselves, I don't need a better job, I need a better income, because the reality is there aren't any better jobs out there. So 2020 has been a bit of a miserable year for a lot of people, but it's been a very good year for people that have come into Onpassive and looking at Onpassive. And for many of us, this is going to be the last year that we need to have a job, because of what it's created and the way it's going to work. And as an analogy, I used the other week with somebody, when you really look into Onpassive and you see, how state of the art it is and how upmarket it is and what it offers. I said the average business opportunity is like walking into a car lot, a little backstreet car sales. You go into the car sales and there's prices on the windows and somebody rushes out and they do their best to sell you it. They've just got to sell you that thing. But if there's any problems with the car, you can't go back. And what you see on the window, the 3995, the 4995, that's probably all you're ever going to earn with that company. There's no really much in the way of a long-term stability with these things. But the difference between that and Onpassive is like walking into a Rolls-Royce Bentley dealership. And what do you see when you go into a dealership? It's a lovely warm welcome. There's probably carpets on the floor inside that lovely showroom. But what you don't see in the window is a price tag, because there doesn't need to be. The price tag, is irrelevant. What you're going for is the quality and of that vehicle and what it will do for you and your lifestyle. And that's really why people come into Onpassive, because it is, going to be the best of the best. It's going to be a terrific ride. So recently, the company purchased their 5-story offices in Hyderabad in India, and that's the 4th office that the company has now. The rest are leased, and this one we own. It's 5 floors, and we saw the video last weekend. The company and Ashma Farah, the CEO, put on a VIP 3-day event for 29 of us founders. Well, we are actually founders in the business. We're going to help launch this company, and we're going to be known as founders, the people that really started it. And they were picked up from airports. They all flew in from different places, and they were picked up in nice cars, taken to hotels. There was gifts waiting for them, and even the staff treated them like VIPs when they were there. And we saw a video which I'll actually put in a lot of my new videos. It might even be underneath this one. In the text box, to show a walk around of our new offices in Hyderabad. And when you walk through the door, you see companies actually starting with offices, and they're just basic offices. They're just functional offices. It's not like that for Onpassive. When you walk through those doors and you look at the foyer, you look at the fixture and the fittings and the furniture, everything is very tastefully done, and there's no money been spared on it. It's like walking into a 5-star hotel. You think, but this is our office. How amazing is this? And we haven't even launched yet. We're going to launch at the end of the year. So if you can imagine, just think for a moment, the quality of what you see on that video, and it's worth looking at that video. If you haven't seen it yet, get in touch with me and I'll get it out to you. But when you walk around there and they go up to the 2nd floor, and on the 2nd floor they walk around the corner and there's all the staff working there. It's a massive, great area with high-tech staff that have come from all kinds of top companies into Onpassive, created the products for us because it's made from the ground up. It's absolutely amazing. And then later you'll see them in our theatre. We have 150-seat theatre where it'll be used for various different things, and they're just all getting together and they're overwhelmed. You can see they are of how Onpassive is and how big it is, and it's grown immensely in the 2.5 years it's taken to get together. Some people think that's a long time for a company to get its kit together and get the products together and launch. But Google took over 3 years, and I believe Zoom took 4 years just to launch one product. And we're launching with 50 products, and that'll probably expand to 100 by next year. So we've done very, very well. And value-wise, we're currently valued at $3.5 billion, and that's before we launch. So it's a reality on day one. When we do launch, we'll be turning over $1 billion, and there hasn't been a company to do that. So if you look at all the other companies that we know around the world and we think they're big tech giants, well, maybe they are now, but they weren't when they started. But we are when we start. But the good thing about Onpassive is it's designed to give people all the products that we need and services that we need, everything from video conferencing to domain names and other things that we use, just video chats, And the world's got used to doing that, since the COVID things come in a year ago. Now, people have got used to speaking to each other on video calls, and that's the way they're communicating. So we'll just have a better system for them to do that, and a cheaper system, and a much more efficient system. So it's going to go viral very, very quickly. But what they've done in addition to that is they've created an income system that anyone can get involved in with Onpassive. They don't have to be marketers. They don't have to be, experienced at all. They don't have to build teams, and that's the beauty of Onpassive. We actually don't have to do anything. The company's going to do it for us. It's a fully automated business. Everything's done for us, and it's targeted traffic is going to be going to our links on a daily basis, and there's never been a company to do that. So if you're looking for something that you want to have a complete change in 2021, you want something that's real for a start, where there's nothing hidden. You can see who they are. We had a fabulous webinar last night with the CEO Ash Mafara, and we were on that webinar for well, I think it lasted over 4 hours, but unfortunately it lasted about 3 for me because the signal where we live here isn't very good, and it kicked me off, unfortunately. But there was 5,000 on there last night, and we get to speak with the CEO often. Most CEOs don't give you 15 minutes of their time, we get hours of it. So it's a totally different concept. It really is. So 2021 is going to be really good. So we'd like you to come with us with that. So we've got a short window now before the end of the year. There are founder positions available for $97. That's not even £80 here in the UK to be a founder. So just consider this. Imagine if you were a founder in something like Google or Amazon when it first started, and they said, for less than $100, for less than £80, you could actually be a part of this company. And whenever someone buys something, you get a little piece of that. You get a little piece of that income, a little piece of that story. You'd be very well settled today, very secure. And that's where the world is at the moment. It's not a very secure place. So Onpassive's doing something about that. It's doing something for humanity. There'll be lots of countries around the world that are currently struggling. But by the end of 2021, a lot of us are going to help change that. Because, when you live where you want to live, somewhere like this, and you drive what you want to drive, and you're eating well, and you're doing well, and you're looking after your family, what else are you going to do with the money? Because believe me, it's the money's there, and the way it's been structured, it's going to be more than we can spend for sure. So we can do good things with it, and it's something to look forward to for a change. We haven't had that for a while now, so I would recommend that you get in touch with me. You can either email me on incomedriven@gmail.com, or find me on Facebook. I'm also a member of the Leadership Council with Onpassive, and I'm very grateful and honoured to be a part of that. So my job, my role is to help anybody and everybody with Onpassive. It doesn't matter whose business you're in. It doesn't matter if you're not in my business. If we can help you get going and make your life easier and better for you and your family, then get in touch. There's over 30 of us now in the Leadership Council. So if you're abroad and you say you're in America, Canada, or Australia, or somewhere else, and you've got people in the UK that you brought into Onpassive, we can work with those people and we can help them if they've got any questions and things. So thank you very much for watching my short video here. But it's been a year now, and I've been very excited to be involved in Onpassive. I'm really looking forward to the launch of Onpassive, and it's nice that we've got something to, a real secure company to look forward to. So do get in touch with us and do join us soon. Okay, thanks very much. Bye-bye.
Hello, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are all over the world. I just want to share to the whole world why I became a co-founder with Onpassive company, an IT tech giant company. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Victor Olajide Ogunmalade, based in London, United Kingdom. I used to work as a rail safety officer for London Underground and Network Rail, a job I did for over 13 years. I was living from hand to mouth and from paycheck to paycheck with nothing good to write home about. So it got to a point where I decided that I have to change my life, because I can't continue doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting different results. So I went for my passion. What is my passion? Motivational speaking. I've loved helping people, encouraging people, motivating people, positivism. And that was the reason why I became a motivational speaker. This phenomenal privilege gave me the opportunity to travel to many parts of the world. Along the line, I joined an affiliate program just to complement my motivational speaking engagements. This program lasted for 3.5 years, in which so many people that are brought into the program made a lot of money. Some built houses, some bought cars, some made a lot of money. But unfortunately, towards the end of that very year, people that joined later, lost money. And at that point, I decided that, I'm not going to promote any programs anymore. I'll just concentrate on my motivational speaking engagement. But as I was going through one of my motivational messages, just a little bit over 3 months ago, I came across this company called Onpassive, offering people to be founder with the company. I saw the webinar. I watched the webinar from the beginning to the end. And I said, I will go for this company. Because of my experiences that I've had in the past, I have some points that a company needs to satisfy before I can even change my mind to say I want to, join that company. Not to talk of promoting it to people. What are the points? Number one, will everyone that joins that company, will they make money? Regardless of who they are, whether they are guru or not guru. And this company answers that question. This company caters for the 97% of people that feed online. So nobody is left out. It ticks that box. As long as everybody will make money, that's my number one reasons why I became founder of Onpassive. Number two reasons, do they have products? Are the products legitimate? Are the products viable? If I say legitimate and viable, is it legal? Is the products adding value to people's life? Will people want the products? It answers that question. And I realized that Onpassive has got 50 products, phenomenal, unique, built from scratch. And one of the products is called O-Connect that I really love. O-Connect works the same way as Zoom. In fact, far better than Zoom. When you look at Zoom today, in the last 12 months, Zoom made over $129 billion just in a period of 12 months, perhaps because of COVID-19. And so many people going online these days. Onpassive has got O-Connect, the one that works like Zoom. And you pay just measly charge every month. And you have unlimited access to other products. Not only that, your webinar, meetings, number of people that you can have is unlimited. Is unheard of. Zoom, if you go to a certain level, you pay certain amount of money. 5,000, you pay several thousands of dollars. That was number two reasons why I said I will go from this company and become founder. 3, who are the people behind Onpassive? Are they people that have the heart of everybody? And I realized that the CEO, Ash Mufara, is God sent. This is a man that has the heart of people, the genius behind Onpassive. There are so many geniuses on the planet today. You have Bezos of Amazon, Jeff Bezos. You have Mark Zuckerberg of Facebook. You have Larry Page of Google. And so many of them. These people, they are multi-billionaires. But Onpassive, Ash, has got the heart of so many people. He wants to help people. He wants to change the world. He wants to change so many lives. When I listened to him, I shed tears of joy that this is God sent. That was another reason why I became a founder with Onpassive straight away. Then number 4, we people have the chance of getting their money back if they are not satisfied, if they are not happy with this company. This company guarantees you your money back if you are not happy. Very unheard of. This is the first company I've ever come across that says you will get your money back if you are not happy. That was number 4 reasons. And I became a founder straight away with this Onpassive. When I see the beauty of Onpassive, what it will do for everybody, regardless of your level, regardless of your education, regardless of where you are on the planet, it is second to none. Onpassive will build your website, we create content for you, we drive sales for you, we drive traffic, to your website, we promote all your links all over the world, and we even make sure they do follow up until they get the sales for you. It is very unheard of. I've never seen a company like this that promises that kind of opportunity. So that is the main reason why I joined Onpassive, that it caters for everybody. Whether you are a guru, whether you don't know anything about online or internet, as long as you pay your $97 and become founder and you activate your account, the rest is for Onpassive. They will do everything for you to make sure you succeed. In fact, they force you to succeed. And I said, I will go for this company because this company will give me the opportunity to be able to help a lot of people all over the world. People are dying of hunger. People don't have clothes to wear. People don't have good water to drink. People don't have house to live. And I say, I'm going to use this opportunity to even impact lives all over the world. In Africa, in Asia, in America, in UK, all over. Because it is a vehicle that we can all use to help our family. Not just our family, everybody around the whole world. That is the reason why I became a founder with Onpassive. So I'm encouraging you today, if you are not a founder yet, go and become founder with this company. Richard Branson said something. If someone offers you an opportunity, amazing opportunity, and you don't know how to do it, join first and learn how to do it later. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting different results. And that was why I changed my course and I became a motivational speaker. Everything you need to succeed online is on Onpassive, under one roof, under one umbrella. So I'm encouraging you to become a founder with this company. You will never be disappointed. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Bye.
Hi, my name's Andy. I've been asked to do this video today to let you know why I joined Onpassive and why I feel so passionate about it. I have been a financial advisor now for over 30 years, and at the beginning of this year I wanted to try and boost the business a bit, find some additional leads, etc., so that I could increase my business turnover. I therefore did various research to find a way of being able to put an autoresponder together with a sales funnel, how to build a sales funnel, and then how to link that to advertising through Facebook or LinkedIn, etc. I'm not a techie, unfortunately, so I got kind of confused about that. I bought some books, I read those, I got further confused. Spoke to a company about putting this together, and they wanted an exorbitant amount of cash to do just that, and I was about to give up, but I came across Onpassive during my research, and this company says it's going to do everything for you. It's 100% automated. That's very interesting. Let's learn a little bit more. So I started watching some of the videos. Mike Ellis does some great videos, and it explained to me a little bit more about the business opportunity and how this would be put together. I joined up. $97 was great. It's a night out, and quite frankly, with what's going on at the moment, you can't go out anyway, so fantastic. So I joined, and then I suppose I left it 4 months. I didn't do anything about it, and finally decided, okay, well, let me take a little bit of a closer look here, see what exactly it is that I've got hold of, and when this is likely to launch, etc., etc. So I started watching some of the videos. I joined in on some of the webinars that our CEO Ash Mafara presented, and the light came on. Bang! Christ, why didn't I start this 4 months ago? Okay, so it's a business opportunity, and it's a platform with all of these various tools in. Now, whether I use these tools or not is kind of irrelevant, really. The whole purpose, or from my point of view, it's the opportunity to build a business, to build a residual income coming in. So, and what struck me more when Ash did a presentation, he talked about the company doing cycles. A cycle being advertising where he brings in 3 new customers for every founder. So let's do the maths here. So if you have absolutely no one, it goes 3, 9, 27, 81, 243, 729. 729, that's a nice little income. I have no idea how much that's likely to be, between 1 and 2,500, something like that a month, which is a good income, a good second income. For some people, they're not going to be able to retire on that, but it's still a very good income. And I thought, okay, well, I want a little bit more than that. So what do I need to do in order to bring that time frame down? Okay, let's do the maths again. So let's say I find 40 people. Okay, and he does cycles again. So it goes 120, 360, 1,080. That's 3 cycles. Now, if each cycle takes 6 months, the previous version would take 3 years. This would take 18 months, and now I have more customers underneath me or within my group, and therefore my income's slightly larger. Wow, okay. Let's have a look at the products then. So because there's 50 on the platform, so it not only includes the bits that I needed for my business, the autoresponders, the email marketing, the advertising, the guaranteed traffic, etc., but it also includes lots of other standalone businesses, including a O-Connect, which is a communications module, shall we say, and this is to rival the likes of GoToMeeting or Zoom that we already use. And this year in particular, with the pandemic going on, Zoom has earned somewhere in the region of 328 million from January, February and March this year. That's an incredible amount of cash. Now, if Onpassive's product is better than that, is easier to use, and non-techies like me can turn this on, press a couple of buttons and go, I've got a meeting going on, and it costs less, but I've got no limits as to the number of people I can get on, I can drag and drop things I can't with Zoom, etc. Oh my God, that in its own right is a standalone business and could potentially take over Zoom. Why would I want to do anything else? This is an amazing opportunity. And now that the light bulb has come on, I'm starting to build the team. I'm getting very excited by the prospects of what happens when it launches. But unlike Microsoft that launch Windows 8 and then Windows 10, and they put them out onto the marketplace, and then they keep sending you updates because there's so many bugs in the system because they haven't worked those out yet. What Ash is trying to do is to make sure that the products that he puts out onto the market are exemplary. And therefore, I'm happy to wait. Now, we're expected to launch by the end of the year. That's great. I want to build or continue to build the team because I understand the maths behind this, and this is fabulous. So I'm very excited by the prospects, and I can't wait to really build the team to such a degree that I can take retirement in a couple of years. That would be, for me, that would be fantastic. Thanks very much.
Hi guys, I just want to introduce myself. My name's Azhar Khan and I'm a part of the UK and Ireland Leadership Council for Onpassive. How did I get involved and how did I get introduced with Onpassive was basically I've been online for a number of years and obviously I'm connected with a few leaders, and I came across somebody sent me an email regarding this opportunity hands-free, which we're all looking for, something that runs in the background, can generate wealth for us. And basically, the reason why I joined it was I was looking for something, because I've been involved with a number of things over the years, and nothing ever seems to last. 6 months and the company's gone, your money's gone, and unfortunately, people lose money, and the 97% of people fail in this industry. So I was sat down, I watched this webinar with Ashman Farah, which is our CEO, and the guy tells it from his heart what he wants to do, and the change he wants in this world. To flip the 97% people that are losing and actually earn a real income online, and they've got over 50 products, and it's proprietary. This is built from from the top people in the industry. From people from Amazon, Google have come over and helping Asham Farah build this. And I'm just so blessed to be a part of the Leadership Council here. Thank you, Red and Peter, for inviting me to be one of the leaders. And that's all I've got, guys. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Neil Parkinson. I'm delighted to be part of the Onpassive UK and Ireland leadership team. A little bit about my background. I'm based in Greater Manchester, UK. My background is quite varied really. Over the 41 years that I've been working, I started off in construction and engineering in the mining industry. I then moved into the telecoms industry. I've also done some work for film and TV production companies. But we were first approached just over 2 years ago now with the Onpassive opportunity. Although at the time it wasn't Onpassive, there wasn't really a company name, it was more of a project. And Ashma Farah, the CEO, he just had an idea and a vision really that we bought into on the back of a hunch from our point of view. We looked at the risk versus reward, which you do in any business, any project. You're looking for $97 to secure our foundership was very low risk in our opinion, and at the highest it will only ever go up to $149, so it's still low risk. The products were proprietary, state-of-the-art stuff built from the ground up, so that was, it wasn't as though we were piggybacking some other technology out there. We were going to do it properly. It was always going to take time in terms of getting the products right. I think the suite of products that we've got now is totally different to what was originally planned, which is why it's taken a lot longer. But it's like anything that's valuable, it's worth the wait, in our opinion. So we wanted something that was going to be used and is in a massive marketplace of probably over 4.5 billion users use most of these products anyway. We use some of the products, some of them are free, some of them we do pay for in the internet marketing space. The other thing that's been quite relevant, I think, no one back in 2018 had any idea how this year was going to pan out at 2020, and here we are in December 2020. The usage of all these types of products has gone through the roof this year. So the other thing with Onpassive is the marketplace is ripe, and it's right for these products now. And anyone with any sort of entrepreneurial spirit, I think will latch onto this. They'll look at exactly what we looked at. They'll look at what is the risk versus reward. We have a money back guarantee on this, so you can't go wrong. We've got, as we speak, probably around 350,000 founders. Half of them have come on board in the last 3 or 4 months, which tells you a little bit about the interest and the momentum that's going on in this business at the moment. It's got to be taken seriously. It's going to be competitive. It's a dog-eat-dog world out there. But if the company's set up properly, as it is being done at the moment, it's going to take the internet world, I think, by storm. It's got something for everyone, especially the passive people out there that want to come in and use a done-for-you automated marketing system, something that will get you customers without you having to do anything. There is no other business out there in this space that does, in my opinion, what this business does. I mean, in the internet marketing space, you know, you can have the best website, you can have all the catchy buzzwords, you can have the best products in the world. But it is at the end of the day all about traffic, it's about quality traffic, it's about the volume of the traffic. And I think that's probably a little bit underestimated as to the amount of volume we're going to have driven to our founder accounts when this company launches. Even though this business has been in its infancy and its research and development stages now for about 2.5 years, there's a real feel of things taking shape, certainly this last 3 or 4 months, not just with the increase in numbers of founders that are coming on board, but looking at what's going on in India with our offices, you know, the level of investment that's going into the offices, one's bought, one's leased. There's a massive recruitment drive going on over there. And by the time it's complete, we'll probably have around 1,000 staff just working in the 2 offices. So it really is an exciting time. Nothing's a 5-minute job, as you've got to appreciate in this industry. Other competitors of similar products have taken 3, 4, 5 years to launch, and we're 2.5 years in, and we're just getting close to that finishing line now. So if you get a chance to take a look at this business and you find out that it piques an interest and you want to find more, as always, we always say, get as much information as you can. You can get in touch with any of the leaders, any of us guys, and we'll answer your questions for you. Anybody out there who wants to look at this business, there's loads of information out there. I mean, the way this business is set up, it gives us all a chance to be successful. It's a massive levelling of the playing field, if you like, because that's what a done-for-you system gives us. It doesn't matter what your skill set is, what your background is, where you're from, it doesn't matter. This system and the model, the business model, is right for everyone, and everyone can earn money from this. I mean, you may be out there, you might be quite happy in your job, you may even be quite happy with the level of income that you're earning, but maybe you just don't have a plan B. A lot of people this year have found out they haven't had a plan B, and they wish they had. There's nothing wrong with looking and diversifying. It's a changing world out there. A lot of people are looking at different things at the moment. The timing of this company and its launch, we're really looking forward to 2021. Hopefully we'll see you on the other side. Thank you.
Hi folks, Patrick here from UK and Ireland. Just a quick recap on why I joined Onpassive. Pretty simple really. Passive income. It's as simple as that. I nicknamed it the Holy Grail because everyone wants it but few find it. With Onpassive you'll definitely find it, and find it in abundance. Some of the other reasons really, it's the people. The people are tremendous. They're a fantastic group of people. Everyone, all the founders. Ash himself he's a genius. The man's a genius. for anyone to come up with that concept in such a short space of time, but the simplicity of it, yet the technology involved is a simple, it's just amazing. It astounds me. Every day I just get up and I think to myself, wow, you know what I mean? It's just, so I would encourage everyone to get into Onpassive. I've been in a lot of businesses and things online, retail arbitrage, the whole cryptocurrency robot thing. It was a complete failure, lost a lot of money. This is genuine, it's the real deal, folks. And I would encourage everyone to get into it. And get in now because time's running out. It really is. It's the company's unbelievable. You'll get so much from it. You'll learn so much and just learn from other people, other cultures. We're in 212 countries, you know what I mean? It's going to be amazing. It really is. It's a journey and I'm just glad I'm on it. So I would encourage everyone, if you're sitting on the fence or you're sitting there thinking, oh, well, should I, shouldn't I? Do it. Do it and do it now. Don't think about it. Just get in. If you don't know about technology, you don't have to. It's all taken care of. And you'll be financially free for the rest of your life. And your family will be taken care of. You'll be taken care of. It's a no-brainer, folks. So get back to the person that has brought you to any of the groups and join. I would really encourage you to join. I'm so happy I got on. I wish I had got on a lot sooner, but it doesn't matter really. You know what I mean? We're all winners. We're in it to win it. So get back to the people that, got you to the grips. And also have a look at the UK and Ireland page on Facebook. Because a lot of UK and Ireland, there's a lot of people in Ireland are thinking about it and they're humming in hand. So I'm here as the Ireland representative, and if you need any information at all, I'm here, and any of my colleagues in the UK and Ireland team are only too glad to help and get you set up and get you started. So listen, all the best, folks, and have a great evening, okay? Bye.
Hi everyone, welcome to this short video. My name is Peter Rogers. I'm a member of the UK and Ireland leadership team of Onpassive, and I've been asked to put this video together to give you a bit of background about myself and how I got involved with the Onpassive business. I'm 59 years old, I'm happily married, and I'm a butcher by trade. I've been in the butchery trade on most of my working life. In that time, I've owned a few butcher shops, and today we own a convenience store with a butchery department within the store. My wife run that, and to be fair, it's been pretty successful. But about 2 years ago, I decided to look online for an online business, and I came across different platforms like Bitcoin platform, and that's basically how I got started with a business online. And so I want to give you a bit of detail really about how I got involved. As I said, 2 years ago, I knew nothing about how to even turn on a computer really, and I sort of saw a Bitcoin sort of platform and got involved. And I got working with some people who knew how to build an online business, but it wasn't free. We had to have funnels. We were taught how to build an email list, how to develop a YouTube channel, and these people I was working with, they were teaching me, but they were charging me. They were, it wasn't cheap. And obviously, when we developed an email list, we had to have an Aweber, and that was a cost from that company. And then we had to have funnels made for the promote what we were doing. So that was another cost to another company. And obviously, the people that were teaching me, they were charging me monthly, and that was another cost. And I was probably paying £500 or £600 a month to these, to these different products and people to learn about how to develop a online business. And at this same time, I was working with Redfern. I knew Red from years previous, and he was actually involved with Bitcoin. And I got in contact with Red, and we decided that we work together and do different platforms, which we did. And as you do with Bitcoin, it can be a bit, you can either win or you can lose. And we can say that we've lost, we've won as well. But with different platforms, some of these platforms, they just disappear. Anyway, as time went on, me and Red decided that we would look for a different sort of business. Really, we didn't know what we were looking for. We decided that we would look for a sort of a product-based business rather than Bitcoin. And we just, as I said, we didn't know what we were looking for. But just out of the blue, the one day, Red gave me a call, and Redfern gave me a call, and he said, "Pete, I've seen this. It's a business opportunity. It's called Go Founders Onpassive. I think it's worth a look. It's going to cost you 80 quid. Pay you 80 quid. It's a round of drinks." And that's what he said. It was a round of drinks. And and I got involved. I actually got involved. Red gave me a video to watch. Didn't even watch the video because I knew Red and I trusted him. And I got involved with the Onpassive business, not knowing what it was about. Paid my money up, and and got involved. And after that time, about a week later, Red gave me a call and said, the CEO of this Onpassive Go Founders is having a webinar, and should we go along? And I said, well, it's worth probably having a look to see what it's about. And we went along and saw what Ash Mafara, the CEO of Go Founders and Onpassive, wanted to share with us and wanted to share with the world. And I sat there and I listened to what he got to say that night. And there wasn't many people really in Go Founders or Onpassive at that time. There was only 2,500 founders at the time. So we sort of relatively got in pretty early, really. And at the time, Ash was sharing his vision of what he wanted to share with the world, basically, of Onpassive. And he, explained to us what his vision was. And it was hard to take in, but you could tell by what he was saying, the passion, how he was speaking. And me and Red decided that if we were going to do this, we would do it 100%. And that's what we've really done. We got involved with it. And at the time, Go Founders never, Go Founders is the founders part of Onpassive. Go Founders didn't even have a back office. This was all done really with on a sheet of paper. Ash used to have a sheet of paper, and he'd write it down, and we would join, and that's how we got started. And we had 2 little videos to share the business of Onpassive and Go Founders when we started, and it's a completely different kettle of fish today to what we've got, to what we had in those days. Ash was saying that the Go Founders office, back office, would have links and videos and different tools within the back office that we could use. And lo and behold, 2 years on, we've got everything that Ash has said. And obviously now Onpassive is being built, and we're in the process of being in the, getting ready for the soft launch. It's been in the making of 2.5 years, and it's mind-boggling. And I want to sort of go through what attracted to me Onpassive. Onpassive is a business. It's an AI business. An IT business with AI technology. And I'm just going to share my screen now and give you what Onpassive are offering us under one umbrella, under one roof. As I said, with what we were doing with the Bitcoin business, we had to go to this company to get that, another company to get this. We were paying this person to get the information to teach us to do this, and all this is being offered us with the Onpassive business under one roof, under one umbrella, and it's one payment. And I'm going to share my screen now, so give you an idea what give you an idea what Onpassive are offering us. You know, it's a fantastic opportunity for anybody to get involved with. It's giving you advertising, artificial intelligence, which is the AI which I spoke about. It's got calendar scheduling, live chat, contact, all these different products here is going to be available to you under one roof with the Onpassive business. That's what really attracted me. But also, there's obviously the payment side of it, and how we generate income. We can generate a passive income from this business. But you know, that was really what excited me about Onpassive. There's a lot more information that is available to you to get involved if you want to get involved, and that's basically what I wanted to sort of share with you. Let me just go back to it. So that's how I got to see the Onpassive business and the co-founders, and I'm really excited about it. I've built, you know, we built big teams now, and we want to help anybody that's in the UK or worldwide. Really, we want to help people to get involved and help them get their passive income to what they want to earn. If people want to earn £200 a month or £500 a month, you know, we can help them do that. And so if you're obviously interested in what you've seen through all the videos that's been shown up until this one with the other leaders, and if you want to relate to any of the other leaders, please get in contact with any of us. We're here to help. And so that's all I really got to say. And so we'll see you the next time. Thank you for listening.